Yeah, I'll be able to turn it like that. Daniel will be sitting right there. I can turn it up a little bit. There we go. Maybe I can do this. It takes it a minute. The other day I sat here for like 3 or 4 minutes. They wasn't soul come in. I didn't even think it's working. But y'all can see. You open this up a tad bit. Throw just a little bit of something in there to get it far back up. Maybe a tad bit. You know what? I got some thin stuff. Paper over here. Right there, some. Little bitty pieces. Like paper. Hey, see how. Hey, if you come in here, comment. If you don't mind, that way I can see if these comments are working. Oh, hello, Elaine. How you doing? Thank you. Thank you. She already did it. I didn't even have to say nothing. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hey, guys, share this out if you don't mind. Share this out. I don't know why I don't ever say that. But if you go back and watch my videos, I don't ever say that for some reason. My brain just don't think right. So share this out if you don't mind. How you doing? How you doing, sweetest Candy? How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Hey, and look, if you just was on Daniel's TikTok and you come over here, let me know, because I understand there's some new people that I've never met before. And I'd like to tell you howdy. Hey, man, you tell me a Sprite, please. Yeah, oh, hold on, man. I forgot. I got to share. Let's see, share.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
I forgot. Y'all give me just a second here. Share to, says reconnecting. Okay, we still good. We still good. All right. Thank you. Ooh, you hear that Sprite? Hey, I hope y'all doing good tonight. I really do.
Everybody doing well.
Y'all can see Daniel right here.
Hey guys, hope you're all good. Coming in, everybody, getting in. My bell.
We sitting out here. We got a fire going. We was live on TikTok, Daniel's TikTok, for a little while. Well, we decided we'd come over here. I was hoping maybe Sister Hilda Goodman was going to come in. I told her in the comments a few times back that I was going to go live, and I still ain't seen her in here. Hey, thank you, Elaine. Yeah, hit the thumbs up on the live there if you don't mind. I understand the algorithms with the way these social media things is. It takes a while for it to get going. Yeah, they saying hi, Daniel. What he can tell you hi in the comments. He can also tell you hi right there.
Here, I'm right here with him.
He can tell you right here.
Yeah, hit the like button. Thank you, Elaine. Appreciate that for sure.
How you doing, Dustin Dixon? How you doing? Hello, Bonnie. How are you? How are you? Good to see you. Hey, share this out, guys, if you don't mind. Share this out. I'm going to be as kind of, let's see how to put it. I'm going to be as respectful about this as I can, but I'm a little aggravated, guys. And honestly, all of you all should be aggravated as well. Like, I don't care if you've been in a fight with your brother or sister for 6, 8 months, send this video to them, because it affects them as well. I thank you so much, Elaine. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You do a lot. You do a lot. I appreciate it. Yeah, y'all can see behind me. Here we go. It's the candle right here, as you can see. Liquid. That's how you tell. That's how you can tell how hot your stove is. I believe I'm gonna one night. Hello, Jessica, sister. How you doing? How you doing? One night, maybe next week or something, I'm gonna make a big old cake of Mexican cornbread or something like that. My big skillet right there. Yeah, guys, share this out if you don't mind. Guys, if we don't start coming together, if you can't already see what's been going on, if we don't start coming together, and look, I don't care what, you may not like politics, you may not say, oh, that's not me, but listen, I said the same thing until I opened my eyes and I realized that there's politics in everything. Everything, right? Everything.
Church,
your local church, there's
politics.
There's secretaries, there's deacons, there's preachers, that's politics, man.
Got your job, you got to deal with politics.
Everywhere you're at, man, you got it. Everywhere. Thank you. Hey, thank you so much, our sweetest Candy. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. This right here, what we're going to talk about, it affects everybody, man. I mean, and sadly, within the past few years, it's definitely affected me and Daniel in different ways that maybe some of y'all don't even know about. But I'm going to make sure that way I don't have to repeat myself. I'm going to give it like another 2 minutes, if that's all right with y'all. That way I don't have to keep saying it over and over and over and over again. You know, it's because this right here is I got some kind of ashes or something on my head there. Fiery Phoenix, how you doing? Dusty, how you doing? How you doing? The Lord is taking care of me. I can't complain one bit. It wouldn't do no good. I'm blessed way more than I deserve. That's just it, you know. Yeah, see, there's Daniel. Daniel's sitting over there.
Hanging out.
Yeah, he's watching the comments and stuff there. But guys, you just need to really open y'all's eyes and maybe you haven't been watching TV. Maybe because I'll be honest, unless you really go and search for it, it wasn't just flashing in front of my eyes because they're trying to keep it hid. Hey, thank you, Elaine. I appreciate that. That's a friend of mine, and they come stole that dog right out of their yard. That blows my mind. So yes, if you don't mind, share that around. And hello, Deborah, how you doing? Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I stand by that flag 10,000% as well. Thank you, I appreciate that. But now somebody comes stole that dog, and man, I just something about a thief just gets underneath my red-headed skin so bad. I don't know what it is. So if you know somebody that maybe got that dog, tell them I got a reward for them. And I'll come give them the reward, and I'll get the dog, and then everybody will be. I don't know if they're gonna be. I don't know if they're gonna be happy, but it'll be that. Yeah, it is what it is. That's what it's gonna be. But I want to talk to y'all about a few things, man. Because like I said, you may not even know what's going on.
A lot of people don't really just watch the riots that's going on right now. A lot of people.
Yeah, y'all can see.
Scary.
Throw me another little piece of that flatwood over there. Not a big piece, because I don't. That might be too big. No, right. Give me see that paper. Yeah, right there. Yeah, there, right there. No, that paper piece too. That's right. Yeah, that'll work. Thank you. Yeah, that stuff right there burns great, man. Wherever kind of wood that is,
Right.
burns good. Yeah. There you go. Got your little fire going there. Little fire. Yeah. Has everybody shared this out? Like all y'all in here, have y'all shared it for me? Thieves and liars go hand in hand. Can't tolerate either. Bonnie, you're exactly right. That's. I've been seeing an uptick in, where I live as far as, people just being, they don't care if you're home or not around. It's getting where they're just wanting thieving. They're just wanting everything. It's crazy. Y'all really need to keep your head on a swivel, and, I'd recommend you have some cameras. Bunches is what I would recommend. But if you can't go that route, then, there's a lot of other ways you can go, You're afraid somebody's looking in your window or something, just dig you a hole. Put you a couple real sharp sticks in it, about 4 foot down there. Cover it up. Put some no trespassing signs up. They come up there and try to look in your window. They're going to go down. You'll hear them. You'll know they're there. Ain't never messed us hillbillies though, have they? We got some different ways. A lot of people just turn a blind eye to what is going on. Dustin says that. You're exactly right, man. And it's sad because, you know what? I get. There's certain things in life that you could turn your blind eye to because it's not that important. But this stuff right here, the other side is pushing so hard. We're not going to have a choice but to open our eyes and say something, or they're going to get their way. That's just the bottom line. The reason they've got the daggum momentum they've got right now is because not enough of us has stood up and said anything about it. That's really what it is. Oh, sweetest candy, you're exactly right. That's right. That's it. I don't like thieves or liars. I ain't never stole nothing in my life. The way I see it, I'll ask for it or I'll buy it from you or something. All they're gonna do is say yes or no. You can't tell me that at the same time. I don't know. I've never been. I just don't understand how you can go and just take something and think it's yours. Like I couldn't lay down and go to sleep at night. My conscience wouldn't let me. But there's a lot of people that don't have that conscience, and it's conscience / the Holy Ghost is really what it is, telling you, hey, you're messing up. You ain't supposed to be doing it. That's the Holy Ghost will do that to you. If you go to the store, you pick up a daggum candy bar, stick it in your pocket. All them voices in your head saying you probably shouldn't do this, and then you'll have other ones saying, yeah, go ahead, you won't get caught. That's what I'm saying. There's voices coming from both sides, man.
They don't come there, it neither. Your conscience is there whether you.
That's right.
Feel anything or
That's
not.
right.
Unless you just ain't got a soul, you're going to know the difference between right and wrong. Your heart will tell you.
Well, Lane, we need to pray for them people because that's just. I know a lot of people like that is like that. Did y'all watch the news yesterday? Did y'all see all this stuff that's been going on up there in D.C.? I've seen the media is basically bringing up January 6th again, right? And y'all already know that me and Daniel both was there January 6th. That wasn't our first rodeo, mine started 80 rallies before that, between 70 and 80 before that. And I went up there to stand for truth and freedom, and along with the other 2 or 3 million that was there. There's a lot of people that day, right? At least 2 million, I'd say. A lot. But then I look at yesterday, and I see groups of people going in doing basically. And y'all need to take in mind too that we didn't go in that building on January 6th. Yes, we were there, but we didn't go in the building. We seen what's going on. We left, right? But yesterday, what I saw a big group of people going in there, and the difference between. All right, let's talk about the difference between the groups of people. All right, we went to stand for truth and freedom against, a lie, basically a big lie, and it's been playing out for the past 3 years. And why nobody stood up and said, "Hey, why don't we fix this and do it the right way?" I don't know. That's really how you fix a mistake. You got to go back where the crook in the road is, and you got to straighten it out. But these idiots up there don't have no idea how to do that. But what I'm getting at is, I looked and seen these people, and they're on there chanting death to you, death to me, death to Israel. That they want us dead, right? That's what they're on there chanting. And going into the Capitol. So first off, that's the big difference between the two groups of people. I know the media and everybody else has been down our throats and everything else since this has happened. That's all they talked about. And then now finally the truth. They still got, I don't know how many hundreds of thousands of hours of video footage that they still won't release because it's going to tell on what they did. We know that, right? But I wonder is, I had three visits from the FBI. Daniel had visits from the FBI. I wonder if these people that I saw on video yesterday, did they get visits today? Are they going to be knocking? Are they going to be busting through their doors at 2:00 in the morning? Are they going to be surrounding their house with their elbows on the house, beating let's see, 2, 4, 6, at least 6 of them, all 6 of them beating on the side of the house? Are they going to do that to them people? Because that's my question. Honestly, if they are, considering supposedly they done got their hands tied up with us, so say, they're going to have to hire some more people or something. They don't have people to do it. But my question is, are them people going to get in the same trouble that some of my buddies was in? Right? I've got buddies that went and stood for truth and freedom, and they've been locked up ever since. And if that don't mess with your conscience, you hearing them words coming out of my mouth, then you might need to get yourself right, because it's nothing fathomable. I can't even fathom. It's not right. So my question is, are these people going to be done the same way? Tell me the difference, can you? Besides, I'm talking about the actions of what happened. Show me the difference between that. I can tell you one difference is the cops was not really trying to let them in like they did on January 6th. January 6th, they ushered them in and, kind of amped it up and provoked them. And, we all know that was a setup by the feds. We already know that. The gig is up, and I'll say it right here. But my question is, we got visits, and our life was interfered with. Is theirs going to be? Is there a difference because they hate America and we don't? We love America. We love God in America, and they hate God in America. Is that the difference? Is that why they won't get a visit? And that's just what I'm curious, man. But look, if you all are not aggravated about this, then something's wrong with you. Because look, we're the same. Right? I'm a nobody. And I'm saying it can happen to you, is what I'm saying. So you should be like, well, man, maybe I need to really look into this. Maybe you don't have no idea about it, But my question, are they going to do the same thing to them? No. Are they going to get run through the ringer just like we did?
They're not going to get nothing like we got, not remotely. You know that.
See, that ain't fair. That's not fair at all. That's not fair. Yeah, we all believe the same. That's exactly right. Yeah, it's just crazy to me, the stuff we're seeing and the stuff we are allowing to happen in this country. And people say, I'm just going to turn a blind eye. It ain't going to mess with me. Well, I'm sorry to tell you, but that little blind eye that you've been taking, it's been messing with you. Have you been to the grocery store lately? You know how much food costs now? My gosh, I can walk out with a little bag and it's $80-some, and I ain't got nothing. It's sad for a hillbilly to go to the dollar store and spend $100 and come out with nothing.
It is.
You do nothing. So yes, it is affecting you. I don't know, guys. I would say that
Hi, Justice.
1 or 2 of them people may get a visit or something if they seen it, but the rest of them, they're just gonna let them go. Oh, No, but us. And look, I get whoever's in power's got the control. They just better hope.
The one that carries the list has the most control.
They just better hope our side never gets control, and that's what they're afraid of.
Well,
they know if our side gets control again, all their lives are going to be told.
Tell everybody there that make sure to go over to my channel.
Yeah, go to.
If they ain't come back, but go over and make sure it's live on there too. You are too.
Do what now?
Both channels are live.
You're live. Oh, Daniel.
People's over there.
Daniel's over on Daniel's Drone Deploy. If you hadn't subscribed to that, do it, because look, if they shut this account right here down, that's where I'm going to be. If they shut his account down, here's where he's going to be. It's kind of like a package deal right there. So just jump over there. It is, jump over there and just hit the subscribe just in case. Because look, I got people sending me emails saying, "Man, I can't find you." I'm like, well,
it says live with Jamie, Jackhammer Wilson.
Hello, Justice Jane. How you doing? How you doing?
Come from over here.
Hello. Oh, I see. Yeah, they went from Daniels to actually probably jump in here, because if you're on Daniels, I'm not going to be able to see your comments.
Right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I can read them from right here beside of me, but on my screen, I can't see them. I didn't know you could do that. That's pretty awesome.
Hey, well, we could split
2 for 1. Yeah, that's right, man. That's exactly right.
I'd say most of them's already on it, but
Put your link in there on my page, on this live. Can you do that?
yeah.
That's what they're asking for. Thank you. Appreciate that.
If you're in here commenting, watching, coming from there, I'm putting a link in here so that on Jamie's side, so you can go to it.
Do y'all see what's going on? I don't care what side you're on. You have to see that it's nothing. There's nothing about this that's fair. Nothing. And my question, I guess, is just how much more are we willing to put up with? Just keep poking the bear, I guess. That's what it seems to me. There's the link. There's a link right there to Daniel's page.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
I've been trying to get him to 1,000 subscribers for 2 years now, and for some reason we just can't get it. Guys, YouTube's hard. It's a different animal. Facebook, it's kind of easy. For me, Facebook's kind of easy. I just want to make a post, and it's just like like I put out, like I'm feeding my ducks or something. They come flocking to it. Here on YouTube, I'm like literally trying to pick y'all out of the sky as you go by, because it's crazy.
Howdy, Bobby. How are you?
Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you.
I'm gonna put Jamie's link in this chat so that everybody.
I hope y'all. Hey, look. I hope all y'all are doing good. I hope all y'all are, watching the skies. Really, really watching the skies, because I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all right now. No, well, yeah, that too. But I'm telling y'all right now, the life that you're living right now, and especially us Americans, because we've been coddled. We've been spoon-fed with a silver spoon in our mouth, right? Especially compared to the enemy. You would have never survived what they lived. They're tough. Them are tough people. What I'm saying is, times are getting real close to being to where only the strong is going to survive. It's going to be bad, and I don't think a lot of people's ready, man. I really don't. I think a lot of people are just sitting back pretending and maybe thinking that this so-called illegitimate bag of oatmeal that's up there supposedly trying to lead this country has got a brain and is actually going to do something to help them. You got another thing coming.
Hi, GMB. How are you? Can you set that up here a little bit?
Oh no, Chris, we don't do that kind of thing here. we can't do that kind of thing here.
Yeah, we've just been sitting out here picking, talking.
Thank you.
Everything in the world, just hanging out right now, GMB.
Man, I just think that people we're sitting back and nobody cares. I mean, that's the way it seems, right? Yeah, these people. I know there's a big handful of people out there trying to do that, but I just don't understand what else is somebody's mind on. I understand there may be something going on in your life, but something you need to realize is your life could end just like that if you ain't paying attention to what's going on around you.
Better have your treasures laid up somewhere else besides here, like in heaven.
Yeah, everybody down here is trying to build up their treasures down here. I'm working on my treasures in heaven. I'm working on my mansion in heaven. I don't care about this junk down here. All this stuff down here it's God's anyway. It's not mine. He's just letting me borrow it for a little while. That same goes for you. I don't care what you got. If you got $20 billion in the bank, it belongs to God. And January 1st, it's going to be about worth nothing, because when bricks and all that stuff fixes the basically financial system of the world, then we're going to be really in trouble. Our government's not even telling us about that. They're not warning us. They know. Trust me, they know. But nobody cares.
Yeah, January 1st, when this brick goes in, our dollar don't stand a chance.
No,
Something ain't
it
done.
takes 55 of our dollars to equal one of the BRICS dollars. So
One.
do the math on that.
It ain't gonna work out.
$1, and no, we're, and that goes in effect January 1st. And I have not seen one media channel, and I don't really go searching for them, but every now and then I'll come across one. But ones I have, I ain't seen nothing about them trying to warn us about our money. It's gonna. I don't. Here's something else that you can think about too. You know, if you got a house, I mean, Daniel talked about this the other day. If you got a house, you know, and it's financed, or your car's financed, or anything that's financed that you signed a contract on, once this money changes, the contract's void.
Well, I don't think we're changing over yet, but
We won't have a choice. We're not going. I don't think we ain't going to have a choice.
The U.S.
to.
dollar is not the global currency now. We're going to be in a world of hurt soon.
The U.S. dollar's gone. It's never been. This BRICS is actually backed by silver and gold. I mean, it's a real deal. That's the way we should have done it a long time ago. But now, look what we've done. And I mean, they're still printing money up there, and it's going in these offshore overseas bank accounts right into their bank. It's right into their pocket. You know, sadly, when this does take place, they're not going to be millionaires till at the time. They're just going to have hundreds of thousands, probably, is all they'll have left.
Which will still be the millionaires. Crazy.
Yeah, Chris, just get your rice seed in your hand and get in line. Digital currency coming soon.
Right, your forehead or in your right hand, it says.
The Bible tells us, you know, that's a scary thought for just to think about, you know, but the Bible tells us that very thing has to take place. And, well, I wouldn't be daggone surprised if nobody's looking for nothing right now. Everybody else has got their head up there on the hind end. I mean, that's majority people. Majority of people I know, they don't care about nothing that I'm talking about right here. All they care about is them and their life and this and that. And, you know, Bible also tells us that people will be like that in these days, you know. But it really says that they're, you know, like what Daniel said, the ending and everything is playing out. It's lining up almost perfect, ain't it?
When you're to the 12th chapter in Revelations, there ain't many left to go.
That's right.
I mean, the book of Revelation,
When Chris said the book of Daniel, period.
But if you read the book of Daniel and sit down and make the numbers out, you can figure it out for the day. I fully believe that. Daniel did it. He sat down there and figured it out for himself to the day when they're going to captivity in the Bible.
Yep.
And if you read it and if you understand it, it says the glory of God is to hide a thing, and the glory of a king is to search it out. And that's how you do it. It's in your Bible right there, digging in it and reading it and studying it. And
that's
if you do, well, there's knowledge in there you can pull from it. And if you believe it and fully know, looking at the sign, Revelation 12, 3 weeks ago, a little better, 23 days ago, Revelation 12 happened right in front of our eyes in the sky.
Right, it did.
I mean, it fulfilled it.
Yep, it sure did. Guys, I mean, I don't know. I don't really know what's going to take place, but I know that what I do know is your life as you know it right now is going to be completely flipped upside down. So I hope you're, right there, that's one of the best daggum quotes in the Bible that to me is where it says, sell your cloak and buy a sword. I mean,
well, bait your plowshares into a sword. It says that to it. And then you'll take your hose and
you'll take your hose
and
and basically melt them down and make it into swords. That's one of the best parts of the Bible for me.
Well,
and Chris too. I figured it. I kind of figured that was going to be one of his favorites as well.
Tell me you're going to give him a surprise. Tell me you're going to give him a surprise.
Got a surprise for y'all, I guess. What we got here?
You.
Oh no, I ain't done that. No.
Tonight.
How you doing, Lisa? How you doing?
If they'll share it out and get enough people in here.
I mean, yeah. I don't know how good you can see. You can see a little bit. I've been getting my fingers calloused over. I've been picking the guitar a little bit. I might pick it up here. I'm not singing or nothing, but I might pick it up and play a minute if everybody shares this for me. But I really like that Bible verse that Chris is talking about right there. 'Cause, you know, and look, if your friend ain't got a sword, give him one. And if your friend ain't got a sword, give him two. You know,
better help them any way you can.
Guys, they ain't much of it. No, I thank the Lord. I got 2 neighbors that I know really well, and man, they're good neighbors, just like we're supposed to be. You know, I don't bother them, they don't bother me. But if I need something, boom, they're right there. Vice versa. That's the way it should
make good neighbors.
Huh?
Good fences make good neighbors.
Yeah, it does. We got fences between us. You know.
Good fences.
But I've got 2 neighbors. I got two neighbors that's close that I talk to, constant basically communication at least once a week, just in case something was to go crazy down here. And luckily, to my advantage, is the two neighbors that I got are both veterans. So they got all the experience to, say, hey, do this, and I'm going to be right there. So we basically got to defend this big hill I'm on up here.
It's a big one too. It's for sure.
Yeah, we got a big hill right here. So good luck getting up here. That's all I'm gonna tell you. I'd recommend you go somewhere else, but and then again, it would. I say that, and then that verse that Chris said right there comes back in my head. So just keep walking. Keep walking. Live by the sword, die by the sword. Yep, that's right.
Well, at the end, it says that everybody's going to carry the sword.
Yeah, at the end, at the very end, everybody will get it. Hold on a minute, man. I got to tie my shoes.
I put my link back in the chat again there.
Yep, right there, Daniel's link. Guys, give me a second. I'm tying my shoe right here. Daggum, my boot come untied. There it is, right there, guys. Yeah, I figured that if I try to go live more on this, it'll help the algorithms. Because man, I kept getting comments and people actually emailed me saying, man, I didn't see your video, da 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 da. So maybe if I maybe try to go live for just a few minutes every single day, it might bust the algorithms up and y'all might be able to see it more. I don't know. Hope so. What's that say? Psalms, I don't know if that's 1:5 or 15. It could be either or. It's my favorite verse. Yeah, I've got.
That's right, Semper Fi there, brother. He's got his "Don't Tread on Me" flag right here. I don't know if you can see it in the video. I'll show it to you
Here
here.
you can, right here.
But on his side, you can. I'm talking about the ones on mine here. He said Semper Fi. He said the veterans would take care of this country, and you're right, Savage.
Son, oh yeah, if our veterans get pissed off, this country's over. I mean, they'll take it over, and
rightly so.
Absolutely, and I'll help them. We'll help them. Absolutely, I'd help them. Heartbeat.
Well, they're the ones that's been through the worst that the country has to offer them, and then got the treaty the worst.
They're getting kicked out of motels and places now, and they're letting these bunch of people that ain't supposed to be here live in their spot. That ain't right, man. That's not right at all. Why we allow that, man? These guys went and sweat, blood, and tears and everything, and lost limbs, and now come back and they're all mangled up, can't even hardly walk. And basically people spit in their face when they walk by. And you say, oh, Jamie, I don't spit in their face. Well, you let them get kicked out of that building up there. Have you said anything about it? Have you voiced your opinion to anybody about how mad that made you?
It's hard to find them the way they're getting treated. My daddy was a veteran, and still don't even draw full benefits from the VA. Has to pay still yet for all the stuff he has done.
That's sad. I know Brother Chris right there. He's a veteran. Any more veterans in here?
Yeah,
I thank y'all so much,
on
man.
My side
Savage, thank you, buddy. Oh, well, I'll talk to him right here. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate every veteran service. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. There's a few veterans that I've got into it with before in life, and I just don't like as a person. But what they done for me and this country, they got that respect no matter what. So I hold them to a little higher standard than I do myself. And I tried joining the Marines, and I'd already had knee surgery, and they wouldn't take me. So that's probably a good thing, I guess. God saved my life probably on that right there. 2.5 million. I know, Chris. That's what I'm saying, man. Make some phone calls, brother.
Hopefully there's
Make some phone calls. Y'all get linked up. Let's roll. It's just getting. I mean, I don't know. I guess my question would be is, when is enough? Would that be a good question? When's enough? When is enough? I mean, where's your line in the sand? I mean, to me, they stepped over it years and years, and really in 2008 when the trouble started. That's when they stepped over the red line for me. But he's just a skinny boy with a funny last name. He's just a big daggum talker. Is what he was.
Still happening behind the scenes of that right there, right now. It's a replay of 2009 to a T.
Yep.
It's an exact
but it's the same playbook, but 3 times the money now. Same playbook, but 3 times the money now, man. And that's what I don't know. I don't understand. Well, guys, I know people that was usually if I'd run into some kind of situation in life that I thought, I don't know. I've been in a lot of car wrecks, other people driving. They've been a few of them about to kill me. You know, and you get down that like that. You know, I in my years past, you know, I've reached out to a few buddies of mine. Hey, man, let me borrow $1,000, whatever. They just give it, and then when I get back on my feet, to give it back. What I'm getting at is now, them same people, they're struggling.
They don't have the $1,000.
They don't have the $1,000 to loan out no more. Like they're struggling that bad. So, guys, I know the ones on the bottom are not going to make it.
Well, the divide has got wider. The gap between
there is no more middle class. Basically, it's rich and it's poor. That's it. That's what you basically got in this country.
One or the other.
Yeah.
You used to have at least a middle ground, but now the
now
middle
you
ground
don't.
is so blurry.
We don't have a ground. Yeah, ain't no ground to stand on.
The big box stores get all the community's money. Every community.
Tell your boy I said thank you. Tell him thank you for his service. I appreciate that. I tell you what, I give for somebody to join right now under this leadership.
Well, we just
ooh, you're brave, buddy. That's some braveness right there.
He's 19-year-old. That boy we just with on TikTok, and I mean, I'd be a nervous wreck if I was in there with him. Nervous wreck. Be scared of getting sent over.
All right.
I would. That's what I asked him. He said they ain't been no news or nothing about it, but that don't mean nothing neither.
Right? No, it don't. Y'all just need to really keep your head on, just keep your head on the swivel, look around, all around, and I'm telling y'all, man, there's a lot of, how can I say, there's a lot of trouble brewing in this country right now. I mean, and it's everywhere.
There's a lot of trouble brewing over there in the Middle East right now. I mean, yeah, they've been fighting for 3,000 years.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Pamela. Good to see you. Good to see you.
They ain't fought like this for 3,000 years. They're getting ready to be. I mean, when you see a hospital that looks like it was demolition blow up, getting peeled back, they're fighting.
Yeah.
They're not stopping this time. There's going to be a big one coming.
Yeah, I think this one here is going to really escalate to something we probably don't want to see. But I mean,
the world don't need this.
And they don't need it, but at the same time, you just can't go in a place and just massacre daggone people either. I fully understand why they're doing what they're doing right now, and I support it 10,000%. Because I mean, it would be just like you right now, laying right there watching me, as hillbilly redneck right here. You're watching me, and all of a sudden somebody just came right outside your door and just start just kill everybody in your house, because that's what happened. And then, so you're okay with that? If you're okay with that, then I'm gonna pray for you, because you ain't right in the head.
You just imagine over here, like it's your community churches. You got your Baptist, your Pentecostal, your Holiness, your Methodist. Well, just imagine if you as a Baptist was fighting a Methodist or a Pentecostal. How are you gonna tell?
You're not.
What person believes different than you? Now, if it was here and it was all just regular people you're used to seeing every day, how you gonna know which one's which?
Right, that's right.
They don't over there neither.
Yeah, over there it's sad.
It's even harder over there.
Yeah, I did see where that hospital got hit, and I also seen the video of where the missile launched from and where it hit. And
I don't think for a second they wasn't both sides in that hospital.
Right, both people.
Whoever got them, they even got their own and enemy.
Yeah, them people over there don't see that's kind of the difference between us and them, is that we are doing everything we can to stay alive, and they're doing everything they can running into death. Like, you got to put your mind where their mentality's at and the way they've been raised. Like they think it's, I mean, and for us, it is a celebration for us when we die as well. But for them, it's totally different. Like they believe different stuff, and they run to death basically, where we run away from it. We run to life. See, that right there alone, if you really think about how deep that is, will kind of put your mind maybe in the right direction of where it needs to go. Maybe. Let's see. Chris says the EV4 drivers goes first, then it's the Toyota truck owners.
I don't know. I had a drink here. When I drunk,
Yeah, can y'all hear? Y'all probably hear that in the background. You hear my hen out there. She's trying to mock Rambo, the rooster. Did you hear?
Before we get there, can't figure it out.
No, I don't think we need to do that, because if we do, it's going to flag it. It'll flag it. Somebody will report it. I've already got a couple of trolls in there, so don't do that. I just hope y'all are paying attention to really what's going on, because it ain't. I think there's going to be some big changes here really soon, really soon. I don't know how soon, but in my mind, we got basically 12 months. If I personally don't think there's going to be an election. I don't. I think they know that this is life and death to them, and they're going to do whatever they can, like I was talking about a few minutes ago, to stay alive. So if they can start a war to keep it from happening, that's probably what they're going to do. And you know that China is wanting Taiwan. They're going to get it.
Yeah, they're take it.
So we got us, we're basically fighting a proxy war. We're fighting Russia, so-called Ukraine. And then we got people there. Now we got people down here in Israel. And then China's just going to take Taiwan. In my mind, if you think China could just be the ringleader of all this and said, hey, Putin, you go do this.
We'll go do that.
Yeah. Hey, Hezbollah, you go do this at this time. And then when you do, we're going to do this. And then we're going to have less on us than what we would have had. I don't think y'all understand what's going on. The Bible is being perfectly, 100% foretold right in front of your eyes. So, and look, I'm not no professional. I don't know everything, but I'm smart enough to figure that out. What's that say? You this message?
I dropped the whole camera. Sorry.
Wow! I just had YouTube just asked me. Look at this. YouTube just asked me to show or hide the comment because all she said is correct. Jesus is a Jew. That's all she said. But YouTube made me. Why is it? Because Jesus. I mean, yeah. They don't like that evidently. That is crazy. That blows my mind.
Yeah, it's rolling up now. Look there. It's a rolling.
I got you. I understand that, Dustin. I understand that 100%. And you've got to be really smart about that because if you don't, you'll be singled out. Because right now we don't have control at the top. So you're right. The only way that right there would, it would take a lot of people. That's the only way. Just like what we saw yesterday. If I've learned one thing through these past 5, 6, 7, I don't know how long it's been now. Let's say 4, 5, 6, 7 years now. Holy moly. Of politics and this and that. But one thing that I've learned is numbers matter. I've seen so many times. I mean, I was on the Antifa's most wanted list, but I've seen so many times, whether it be in Houston, Texas, whether it be in Portland, whether it be in Boston, Massachusetts, whether it be in Memphis, wherever we was, if we had more numbers, they would go home.
Jamie's got a nice heater. Right?
Every time they'd go home if we had more numbers. Every time we didn't have more numbers is when they caused more chaos and ramped it up. I mean, and all I can do is say what I seen with the 70-some rallies that I went to. Maybe somebody went to more. I don't know. If they did, I know them because I was there. I mean, especially if they've been to that many. I'd hope I'd know them anyhow. Hopper's Fishing, how you doing? Well, just like we've been seeing all over the country, guys, numbers matter. Numbers. And then that's like I said a few minutes ago, how much more are we willing to take? What's it? Where's the right red line in the sand? Is it when gas is $30 a gallon? I mean, is that when gas is $30 a gallon and you can't buy a gallon of milk no more because they don't have it? Is that what it's going to take? I don't know, guys. I don't know. Go ahead.
It's about to that point. You go into the grocery store on Wednesday or Thursday. I mean, it's slim pickings still yet. Even now, the bread I'll be about gone. The milk will be down to the last couple of jugs. I've got it. I mean, I've done it multiple times in the last few months. Got the last jug of milk, the last loaf of bread. Just the supply is not there like we thought.
Guys, I'm telling you right now, and you just look around your house right now. I would say 90% of the stuff you're either sitting on or around you wasn't made here in the United States. Majority of the stuff, we depend on other countries way too much. Like if those other countries would just say, look, we're not selling to America no more, it'd almost shut us down. It would shut us down. It could be that easy. The war would be over. They win because we don't have the food. We depend on them way too much and we shouldn't. But that's what happens when you get bags of oatmeal and put them up in power. That's what happens. Yes, I'm trying to read Pamela's comment here. It says, and I'm reading it and I'll say your name because if you go back and watch this replay, if I don't do it like that, they're going to not know who said it. You know what I mean? Because
I didn't make it 18 and under. If I make it 18 and under where kids can watch, first of all, they really clamp down even tighter on the video and try to find anything in there. So I don't do that. But I will read your name and the comment like that. That way people understand really what's going on. But Pamela says, as soon as I do it, it flips. I'm on the everlasting life plan. I wish all well and God's will be done and hope our country has changed sooner than 12 months. If we don't, we got a tough 12 months ahead. Pamela, I 100% agree with that. These next 12 months are going to be critical because you got to think, well, we got people at the top in our country that knows what they've done to the ex-president, and they know if he gets in there again to tell you, hey, it's gloves off. It's going to be done to them because they've already done it. That's how this works. They know this. So they know that, basically with the crimes that they've committed, I mean, it's death, really. So, and I'm pretty sure the original ones have been gone for a long time, something like that. But anyway, that's another video, another day. Let's see here. And then Dusty's Vine says, when the hurricane hit us a month ago, I stocked up on rations from the National Guard, $20 of rations and self-water, $20. That's a good deal. I recommend everybody get you, stock up on some water. Go jump on Amazon right now and buy a life straw. They're like $8. Them things are amazing. I got one for everybody. And I mean, you could actually get water and filter it through. I think it filters like 4,000 gallons or something. Like one filter. It's a lot. It could save your life. $8 or $10.
Well,
Sean, what's up, buddy? How's it going, man?
Well, we're stocking up for it.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, anything like that, canned foods and that, you better be putting them back. Because I'm telling you, you're not going to realize, and let's just say, could be, I'm going to say it like that, 3 months from now, a dang can of green beans is a delicacy. Because you just ain't seen them, and you can't get them no more, And I mean, I try to put my mind there to prepare this and that. But man, I'm telling you right now, these people and they're here. But like, you're not going to put, you're not going to put your mind where theirs is because you can't. You're not able to. You wasn't raised that way. You was raised to love and to care about your neighbors. They're not raised like that. It's a different world. You better, I guarantee you, I'd say 50% of those people that I've seen walk in that building up there, I'm going to say 100% of them, because ain't none of them part of that. They would kill everybody in that building. And these people over here standing up for them, they don't care. You're trash to them. That's what I don't understand.
You wouldn't go over and get set out and be safe.
No, they kill you. And if they're here, they still want to kill you.
There and get set out and be safe. I mean, unless you was really into that culture and really knowed, you could not go where this is happening and be safe. You just couldn't.
Yeah, Chris said you're right. Yeah, Chris says it won't filter radioactive waters, though. I keep that in mind. That's the truth. If it goes nuke, then they ain't nothing really going to.
If you're that close to this poison water,
you're probably poisoned too if it's got you that close.
Yeah, I mean, we've got a nuclear facility where I live, and then there's an ammunition plant and a.
Yeah, we got a big nuclear fuel service, an ammunition plant, and we got a big company, Eastman. I mean, it's basically
Ridge ain't really that far away from us.
Yeah, you got
hit something like that.
Oak Ridge. I'm saying if they hit Eastman, NFS, ammunition, Oak Ridge, all of them would go. I mean, they'd be a big, humongous. Northeast Tennessee would be gone. It'd just be a big crater here, and I know they know that. All I know to tell y'all is you just catch me in the sky because we're gonna be going poof.
See you on the other side. Get me before I get there.
Well, if that right there's to happen, we wouldn't have time to grab nothing. It's gonna blow us up, and it could happen that very easy.
Yeah, you got something better to look forward to. I mean, it tells you if you read the Bible.
That's right.
It tells you it's going to get worse, right? It's going to wax worse until the end. So
well, that's right.
If you think it's going to improve, it's just yeah, you can improve your daily life. You can improve your heart daily. You can love more. I mean, you can do all those things in your life and find your peace on earth in your heart, and that's the only kind of peace. When you get the peace that if it happens, you'll go to a better place. Well, if it don't happen, we'll try to make it better every day until then. And then the Bible just tells you that it's going to be a losing battle and you're fighting an uphill battle, but you just keep on going. If you fall short, just get back up and keep going.
Yeah, Chris Webb says the average of them are under 20, and from birth they've been taught to kill us. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. And that's the thing. All them people that's up there They better have the FBI knocking on their doors here in the next couple of weeks, because we did, and we didn't do nothing like what these people did. So they honestly, yeah, they should at least get that, I think. But these people would wipe out that whole building with all them people in it. Even though they're up there supporting it, they don't care. That's what I don't.
Well, there's no other
weird.
religion in the world that
Chris Webb says we will suffer as he did, it says. And that's exactly right.
Well, there's no other religion in the world that promotes peace and self-love, and it's all free to you. It's all been paid already.
That's right.
All the other religions, you have to do works. You have to do so much. There's requirements that you have to do. Other than Christianity, with it, it's free. Yep. Every bit of it is free.
That's right.
It's just you that do it. It's just a change in your heart and your attitude. And it don't cost nothing. You don't have to do nothing but think and feel it. And that's it. And you're accepted for that.
That's a big old piece.
Well, just keep the door shut, things shut, never go down.
I know, but I'm gonna burn that big one. I'm gonna burn these two. Can y'all see it fire? Maybe they can.
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe you can. I'm gonna get that big
I got the big one down there and put it in there.
Yeah, I'm not making it big. Yeah, that fire will burn. Look how thick that is. One piece over piece of cardboard over there. I'll slide it underneath it there. I'm gonna go back and read a few of these comments here. I seen Sean's comment there about Freedom Fest coming up, and Sean's Hot Precision says, I say it pops off everywhere within a month, if not before then. Hey, you could be right about that. I just hope everybody's prepared for something. You gotta be. Don't let this hit you blind, okay? Especially when you're looking at this and you're hearing it come out of my mouth. Don't be caught blind when this happens, because I promise you, it's going to happen. I don't know when. I can't say when. I don't know. But it's going to happen. Chris says we will suffer as he did. That's right. Elaine says, I'm so ready to use amen for that. He says, no, Sean, I ain't heard a word from him. Not a word. Nope. Not a word. He needs to text me or something. Get a hold of me. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I don't know what's gritty. I don't even know what that is.
Gritty?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Can you hit the gritty? I don't know what that means. I don't know what gritty is. Oh Lord, you're gonna burn us down, so that's too much. Hold on, no, hit, no. You have that fire up there. You can't do that. I got it. We'll have to rip this up. Trust, I've done made that mistake several times. We can't do that. It'll literally. Yeah, oh yeah, son, I've got it. I've had the fire. It's been cherry red from like right here, and I ain't doing that again. They are heathens. Yeah, that's exactly right. Daniel's trying to burn us up.
Get a cigar.
See, that's the firefighter part of me saying, wait a minute, we need to pull somebody out of there. It'll get going here, man. What's this?
Fire everywhere there.
What's this? I'll show you how to get this going. And it's a real simple little trick. A lot of people mess up by thinking they need to put more stuff. All it needs is probably just a little oxygen. Once it gets hot enough, like that piece of cardboard right there, let it sit right there. It's got to have. See them coals are flaring up when I do that. It's got to have oxygen. And see, all that down there is already hot. You just keep feeding it oxygen like that, and most of the time it just flames right up. Most of the time.
I moved all the hot coals out of one spot. That's what I done. I flipped that cord.
I'll get it going here. All you gotta do is just put a little fan on it there. Hit it. Little oxygen. It'll take it right off. Look at it starting to smoke. Here we go. Poof. It's getting ready. Poof. It cools there. Yeah, a lot of people think, oh, just go ahead and add more stuff. And really, if you're adding more stuff, you're taking the oxygen away. So just set the fan for a minute. It should take that off. And one thing about it, if it don't, I'll tell you what else you do. You get you a torch like this right here.
Just lay that
No.
piece of that down. That way it'll start drawing again once you, as soon as he hits the fire to it.
Yeah. Come on there.
One flame will start drawing now. There's the flue for the stove to choke it down and stifle it.
That's how you do it right there. Oops, sorry about that. Now, give it a
Look
little,
there.
give it a little oxygen. Give it a little oxygen.
Need a leaf blower, says Savage. That's about right. Nah, it's going out there. Look at that. I stirred the hot coals out of the bottom and I flipped that old board out there with that shovel. It don't take just a second to get it going back.
Little oxygen. Little oxygen. Look there.
Bernie.
It's a little trick. Next time when you got that last piece in your hand, you say, I'm going to throw it there and get it going, and you sit there for the lighter, hold on to this piece. Fan it a little bit. Give it a little air, a little oxygen. Look at it now. Especially if it's in a stove like this. Now outside, it's different. This right, I'm talking about a stove like this. Because it's enclosed inside there, and there ain't no oxygen there. You got to push it in. Look here, son, you ain't coming out.
Not even remotely. Kicked her over. Hot coals all over. Got this shovel.
Give me a piece of
right there.
No, give me a piece of styrofoam over there. Find me a piece of styrofoam. I'll show you how to get this chipboard or whatever. I don't even know what that was. I believe that's like a dresser or something like that. Or some kind of old chipboard table. You found a piece of styrofoam? Oh, there's one over there. I might have to come over and find it. Hold on a minute, guys. I'm going to get this far going here. There's some right. Let's see here.
Here's one cardboard tore up right here.
I don't want styrofoam. Styrofoam will melt. You know what I mean? There you go. Yeah, that's it. That styrofoam will usually, I'll just set it right here on top of this piece of chipboard, wherever. Just set it right there.
There we go.
And it'll melt it. Should melt it right away. Well, that's hot.
Yeah. That board's got them coals up and under it. It ain't gonna let the coals come up.
Oh, I'll get it going. Jeez, maybe if I scoot this down.
Yeah, right there.
Right there. That'll get it going. Can y'all still see that? The key to it. Give it a little air, give it a little oxygen. It'll flame right up. I got a mess, don't I? On the floor right there. I don't know how I did that. Hey, tell me what y'all think about that. Hey, Maurice Delk, what's up, brother? Hey, Garcia, what's up, brother? Hey, good to see you, man. Good to see you. You need to get a hold of me, brother. Get a hold of me. Awesome. Yeah, you see right here. Yeah, Jonathan, get a hold of me, buddy. For real. I'll get this down. Oh, it's already. It's still going back there. You gotta have a little air, little oxygen. Y'all can see the flame right there at the tip of this. Oops. God, it's hard to do on the camera. Don't make it too big. Daniel will make this thing red cherry hot. I'm constantly saying, slow down, man, slow down. He's good at getting a daggone fire going. Probably one of the best I know.
There you go.
Yep.
Bang. It's going good. That heat rolling in there, it'll do it.
It dries that out. Like I put some wet cardboard in there today. You can see it
Took
just
right
drying it away. Yeah, that's kind of damp. See,
Yeah.
but that heat dries it right off there.
Pulls it quick, no.
Maurice, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing good up your way, man. God, keep
Hey, Maurice.
keep
How
your
are you, bro?
keep your head on the swivel up that way, brother. Good night. Yeah. Y'all can see my candle here. Look here. I don't know how hot that is. It's got a little liquid in the bottom, but the top of it's already starting to wax back up. That's how you can tell if your stove's hot enough to cook on or not. But if you set your candle on it, once it melts, you know that thing's hot. Don't touch it.
Time to go, man.
Yeah, man. Let's see if I can get that corner right there started. Yeah, you got a little torch like that. That's always a good help.
Yeah, leaf blower would be good there.
Oh, let's get ready to go right now.
Definitely firefighter says that.
Do what?
Sergeant, I hope you've been doing good, brother. I hadn't seen you on TikTok any. I didn't know if you were still on there or not. We was on there for about, I guess, 30 minutes before we come over here.
Yeah. Good deal, Jonathan. Good deal, brother. Sounds good, man.
Ask them if they will make sure to subscribe if they ain't.
Yeah, go to make sure that Daniel's gonna put his page in there, guys.
I'm really close to 1,000, guys.
Help him get. He's like 90 away from 1,000 daggone subscribers. Right there,
now, like
right,
70.
right there it is. I got a hair in my mouth. Right there it is. make sure you subscribe to his channel there. We're trying like I don't know what.
Worked hard on it.
For some reason, it just don't want to. I want to see if I can get another piece of styrofoam. Oh, I got another big piece.
I'm subscribed to Maurice and to everybody that's Real American Mammoth, Maurice, Dusty, Sean, Kate. I'm subscribed to all your guys' channel too. I go back and make sure that I subscribe back to you. Thank you to all that already did.
I want that plate to melt right there. If I get it to melt on that piece of chipboard, it'll burn it forever.
I think I've got everybody's in here. Maybe Mystery Man. No, got me.
And I'll go back once it's done and make sure I followed everybody too. I'm telling you, if you don't look, one thing we can see is that the how do I say this? The other side, they're organized. They actually communicate. And that's something on this side. What I see is I see people that, God forbid, oh my God, God forbid, one of these other people that's, you know, I know a few that come in and see 18 people watching me. They're going to get mad about that. Like, man, when I see my buddies on here, I want to see them have 50,000 because I agree with what they say. I support what they say. This ain't about me. It ain't about me. It's not about you. You know, I understand maybe the page is yours, this and that, la, 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 but the cause and the goal, you're just a part of it. You know, it ain't about you. I'm trying to.
How many you got? 20?
Close to you. Close.
What's up?
Close.
Speak a little bit for me. I bet you're going to go way up right now. If you would.
Guys, Dad, Jimmy, I don't want to, but I will.
Listen here, guys.
I don't want to.
Get good.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't.
It is.
It's getting ready to get good.
I got you.
Yeah, get that plate's getting ready.
Listen here, we're going to move it back a little bit for you.
That's right.
Something special for you.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't nothing special.
Preview, it is something special, guys.
No, not really.
He's going to give you something special. Listen to this.
Guys, all I'm doing is, you can see my fingers. All I'm doing is just getting my fingers wore in for. I'm actually gonna get a couple of my buddies over here that can really play and stuff, and I'm gonna, you know, maybe set in with them or something. But I've been getting my fingers. I just got a few little things that I do just to try to keep my fingers in shape. Prepare for the New Jerusalem is all we need to be doing. Chris Webb says that's exactly right. That's 100%. Yes. I was trying to read a few of them. Man, I keep getting a little notice thing down there saying something about privacy. I don't know what that means. It pops up and goes away. Biblical times are upon us. That's exactly right. That's Jonathan says, get your spoons, man. Get them.
Get them out, clap it.
Yeah.
That sounds as good as anything you've ever heard in your life, Secretary. When you grow up around here and you go to church and you've been around and you're listening to that music play like that, and it just brings big floods back into your heart and your soul. You can just touch it. Sit and listen to people pick and play, creep, you got memories all through your life.
It's just a little thing I do to keep my fingers in. I mean, that right there, I've got all my fingers on the strings most of the time.
Don't let him fool you. He can play. He's got it.
I've played in a few bands in my life. God, I've been in a few. Been in a few. I've been in some bluegrass gospel bands. I've been in some rock and roll bands. I've been in some country bands. Yeah, I've been in a few bands.
Well, it feels good to be said, please.
I try to find the stuff that I know is gonna work. My fingers. I mean, y'all can kind of see them lines there. I mean, there's calluses, just like them calluses, except they're up here on the tips of my fingers. That's how you can tell somebody's lying. They say, "Oh, I can play guitar." Da da da. Look at their fingers. If their fingers don't look like that, they're lying to you. Well, unless they've been lazy like that. They could be lazy guitar players, because I turned into one of them too. And but what that is basically you don't play and you let your calluses go away. And then when you start trying to play again, it'll hurt for a few weeks till you get it takes. I mean, you got to really do it every day. I mean, I've played, they've been blood coming out mine, but I'm trying to. No, the banjo, my papa can play banjo really good. I had a hard time getting the roll down.
Affliction.
What's that? I don't know what that means either. No more affliction shirts. What's affliction? What's that mean? What's affliction mean? Because I don't know what that means. Affliction shirt. Yeah, I like the sound of the band.
No, I can sit there and listen to Eddie play up the creek.
So you can tell I miss the lick to that. I ain't done that in a long. It's been so long.
It's a hard thing. Riff.
Oh yeah, no, man. The shirt. So I know what he's talking about. Man, I wore eyeliner. Man, I tell you, I was. The devil was my best friend in them days, and I'm not proud to say that, but he was. You know, I was definitely not using my talent. The good Lord gives you talents, and the good Lord can take them away too. So I was definitely using my talent for the wrong part. So I thank the Lord that I'm still got my hands. I mean, I could have got chopped off. You know, he's giving me another chance. Oh, you're exactly right. Yeah, I wore eyeliner. I had black eyeliner on. Like y'all know, when I do something, I got a lot of passion. Like I'm not going to half anything. It's going to be well over and beyond most of the time. Most of the time, I mean, I get done with them rock and roll bands. I mean, in my eyes, it looked like, and it was sweat, but it was literally looked like I've been crying black because I wore eyeliner. And I ain't proud of that, but I did. Thank you. Hey, see, that's a good brother right there, because he's letting me know what I not need to do, and that's what people need to do. I ain't gonna get mad over that kind of thing. I appreciate it. You know, that could be something that keep me from getting to heaven. You know, you might not think it could be one little bitty thing keep you from getting to heaven. Hey, absolutely, Johnson. Hey, sounds good, man. Sounds great. Yeah, I wore some stuff, some clothes and makeup. And yeah, I did the deal. Like I said, I wasn't playing. I was doing exactly what it's supposed to look like. Is what I did. Bringing your pulpit, well, bring it. Who else? Can anybody else? I ain't that good. I just pick around, beat around on these things. See, my fingers just won't do what I want them to. I want it faster than that, and it just won't. See. Golly. It's like I know where my fingers need to be, but that signal from my brain to the tips of my fingers saying, hey, go here, go here, go here, they're not always communicating like I want them to. If that makes any sense.
Ain't 18 no more, are you?
No, it ain't a spring. I'm not a spring chicken no more. I used to a whole lot better. But it's sad. Like I said, I wasn't trying to live for God and do what was right in them days. So I'm lucky that my hands didn't get chopped off from this and that. Praise the Lord they didn't, because like I said, good Lord gives you talents, but he can also take them away. Especially if you're not using them to glorify him. And in them days, I was trying to glorify myself. And I done a pretty good dadgum job of it at that time. I ain't proud of it, but I did. And it was all about me, 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 me. I've been there. I've done that. Like I said, folks, that's what happens when you miss the whole trash can. It'll be all right. We'll pick it up later. What y'all doing tonight? just say I was right with you. Hey, well.
Oh, yeah.
Zucchini. What? Golly. Cleaning silver pours so I can ship them out. Hey, that's pretty awesome. He's cleaning the silver pours so he can ship them out. Dustin said.
Oh yeah,
yep.
he's pouring all kinds of silver. He's getting ready to go live on TikTok probably here in a minute, and he's gonna pour.
Something like that. Hey, all right, Michelle. I think it's something like that. Wagon wheel, something like that. Yeah, it's hard. I'm kind of messed up in the head a little bit when it comes to music. I used to have a band here, and I don't really know how there's me and 3 other guys. I don't really know how they put up with me because I was like a perfectionist. So much. Like if you messed up and hit a wrong note, we start over. Do it again. It's perfect. I'm just one of them. So it's hard really to put me on the spot like that because if I don't really know the song, I'll just say no because I don't want to make it look stupid. You know what I mean?
It don't matter. You get it, work it out, try it. Still sick, Sally, brother. I've been praying for you. I hate that. I know you're dealing with a lot. We'll be praying for you, brother. I promise.
Fire's rolling now.
Sounds good. Yeah, I hear you sucking.
Yeah, hard. I don't know if they can. Yeah, they can see it. Golly, y'all see that?
Don't take long to get them going.
Yeah, I mean it's cow, but still, I ain't gonna lie, it hurts a little bit. It hurts just a little bit. Not too bad. Not too bad. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. There's Daniel's. Make sure y'all follow him on that page there, guys, please. And look, I'm not. Nobody can do no copyright or nothing because all this stuff is mine. Everything I played was my way. I didn't play it like nobody else's. If they did, then well, my lawyer's gonna say I didn't. I didn't. You know what I mean? I did it my way. Yeah, I like, you know, my thing with the music thing is that, I might have been like real, say like a Marine drill sergeant probably. But the reason I did that is because, I was that way with myself too. If I messed up, stop guys, I messed up, do it again. You know, same way as myself. But the reason I did that is because I knew we were going to get up in front of people, and I'm not going to do anything to make you look like an idiot. So that's why I was I was really, I still am, still really picky. Like, Daniel's asked me like 6 or 7 times in the past week to pick this. This is the first time I've done this just because I'm so picky in my mind, you know. And like I said, my fingers they're not moving like I want them to. Y'all know what I'm saying. It's just weird. I know it's weird. Maybe if you play guitar, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. All musicians, yeah, I guess nobody wants to get up there and look like an idiot, you know. Nobody wants to get up there and sound bad. Trust me, I've done it a bunch, you know. My first show I ever played in Nashville, like I was just getting in the scene of trying to, you know, find people and this and that. And I wasn't no bass player. Like I could play bass in a bluegrass gospel band, you know. Anybody can do that, you know. Basically, that's all it was. But when you change that from that to rock and roll and country, yeah, I got up there and had no idea what I was doing. No idea what I was doing on that bass. I wasn't a bass player. I tried. It didn't sound good. I'm glad none of y'all were there. I'm glad nobody's seen that. At least nobody in here. Nothing wrong. Dustin says nothing wrong with holding yourself to a higher standard. Yeah, I try. I mean, like I said, I don't want to be no musician, and I don't care about that junk. I just like to play myself, you know. I'm not out here trying to be on the CMT. I tried that one time. It didn't work too good. I'm not interested. None at all. None at all. What time is it, Daniel? Let's see here.
It's 9:50.
It's about time. It's about time for us to go get.
Go ahead and end mine.
It's about time to go get something to eat. So it's about time to do. Cause I'm starving to death.
I'm wrapping mine up here, guys. I appreciate it.
And Daniel's ending his live over. Has anybody got any prayer requests? Because hey, I'm not going to end a video without praying for y'all. Y'all pray for me. I'm telling y'all, man. Like right now, the way times and stuff are going. If you can't feel the spiritual battle, if you can't feel that intensity build up in the air, then we probably need to get right with God, because I think the Holy Spirit is warning all of us right now. It's not really a warning, it's basically like a caution type thing. Anybody else feel it? Anybody else feel that? Just say, yeah, I feel it, or yes.
The spiritual veil is very thin.
It is absolutely like,
it's thin.
If we was able to see what was going on around us right now, we'd blow your mind, you know. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, I feel it. I feel it. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Don't get scared if you're feeling it. You're not supposed to. It's a good thing. If you're feeling it, that means your Holy Spirit is waking you up and keeping you on your toes. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. Yes, I feel it. See, there you go. Cheryl says it. Dusty says it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's crazy that I'm blessed, I think, to be alive during this time. Just think, I look back, you look reading the Bible, all these people, I know there was a lot of people that knew what was going to happen. They'd love to be in our shoes right now. The difference is they'd be doing the right thing where a lot of y'all ain't. A lot of y'all not doing what you're supposed to be. You're doing just enough to make you happy. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. There's coming a day where you're going to get up there and you're going to stand on the great throne of judgment. And the good Lord's you're going to be sat there and he's either going to say, yes, my son or my daughter, go to your mansion and get all your treasures. It's been waiting on you. Or he's going to look at you and say, depart from me. I never knew you. And my goodness.
That'll be the worst word.
That's the worst thing you could ever hear in your life, guys, for real.
And it says words. It says say. You will hear it.
You're going to hear it. Bonnie Lambert says, we appreciate you, Jamie. You're doing God's work. Have a blessed night. Thank you, Bonnie. I appreciate that. I promise, guys, I am nobody special. Man, Daniel, we're not doing this for us. This is not about us. It's God, okay? It's getting other people to wake up. You know, it's honestly sad. The two hillbillies right here are the ones that's out here trying to give the right information and tell the truth to people, because everywhere else you turn, it's lies. You know, we need more people, to be honest. We need more people to stand up. And once you start confronting all this stuff, it would break down, you know. But then again, I read the Bible and I know how the end, I know how this plays out. And, you know, for me in my mind, I'm sitting on that roller coaster and I just pulled that lap bar down. It's getting ready to get real exciting. Y'all know what I'm saying? That's kind of how I feel about it. Let's see. Well, I think once you get up there and you sit down and have a little chat with him, that anger would turn to probably meekness or something. You're like, oh, okay, you was looking out for me, or you was stopping this, or you see what I'm saying? I get what you're saying. Trust me, I've been there. I've been there many, many times in my life, but I understand it. even though how bad that was or whatever, that patch of life I had to go through, he done it for a reason. And it's more than likely the reason is going to be what we're getting ready to see. Maybe what you're getting ready to see. It might have something to do with that. But that's one of the greatest things I think it's going to be is that if you're saved and you know Jesus Christ is your personal Lord and Savior, you'll have a conversation with him, but just like better than this right here. Y'all can hear my big mouth. I can't hear no voices. All I can do is read. This right here, it's going to be different. You're going to probably when he speaks, you're going to feel it. Your guts are probably going to shake out. That's what I'd imagine. No, I'm angry because I lost my 19-year. Well, I'm so sorry about that. I know. But you know what? They may have been a road. They may have been God knows. He knows what we're going to do. He knows the roads that's going to be laid in front of us. He knows the roads the devil's going to lay in front of us. He may, and I'm a firm believer. I know for a fact. I've been through a lot of death, stuff like that. I honestly think sometimes he sees the future. He knows the road they're going to go down, and he has to take them before they'll never be able to get him. And I think the Bible says your days can be shortened, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Your days can be shortened. So that's kind of. Trust me. I had similar, a death thing kind of. I got mad too, but in my mind, I'm thinking, well, you know what? He saw down the road that she was going, and he knew that if he didn't get her right there at that time, then when he did, it'd be too late. So that gave me hope that I'm going to get to see him again. He saved her. See what I'm saying? And I kind of look at it like that.
Well, we look at death now. It ain't nothing like it was before.
No, death, honestly, guys, it's supposed to be celebrated. Like, that's basically the end of just if you look at it as a job or whatever, that's the end of your job. You've done it. You finally completed it. It's supposed to be happy. The devil and the selfishness of us is what makes us all crying and, oh, miss. You should be happy for them. I never looked at it like that in myself because I have myself so much. They're no longer suffering. They're no longer in pain. And the best part is they're up there waiting on me. All I got to do is get my act together, and while I'm down here, to get up there. Yeah, that's my biggest problem. Like I know it's sad, but I looked at it like this. I thank God for the memories that I've got with these people that's done passed and done gone, because I couldn't have those, right? Yeah. They'd never been there. So I understand the whole death. It's you miss it. I get it. Trust me, I get it. I mean, like my little dog of 13 years died July 9th. And that was a sad daggum day. But you know what? That little dog had so many problems. I spent like $10,000 on this little dog for surgeries and stuff. And I looked at it as, you know what? She's not hurting no more. It's just, I know that's a completely different from a human being and that. But if you know me, if people know me, then you will know my animals are my kids. Like I got dogs, cats, ducks, chickens. They're all my kids. I love them all. Hey, Dusty, we'll say a prayer for you to help. I know. I don't know. I don't know what you're going through because I've never experienced that. But I know exactly what you're talking about when you the missing part. And, you got these memories, and then the memories. That's all you have really, because you can't make new ones because they're not here. I get it. I there. And you brought up that you was angry at God and this and that. You know what? God gets angry too. God's got a temper. Everybody's
jealous God. We serve a jealous God.
Yeah, he's jealous. Like he don't want you put nothing in front of him.
Somebody else more attention than him.
Yeah, he gets mad. Yeah, so you see what I'm saying?
I'm guilty of it myself.
I'm guilty. I'm 100% guilty. We all are guilty if we're going to tell the truth.
God will take away or remove from your life, or will put you in a position that you ain't able or whatever. If you put something in front of him, well, it ain't going to be long. If you're trying your best to serve him, and you've got something in front of God, it'll be very obvious to you. It'll come out and you'll get whooped over it over and over, and then it turns to willfully doing it.
Yeah. And so, guys, the devil knows your weaknesses better than you do. Like he knows everything that he can put in front of you or whisper in your ear to rip your heart out, to make your brain jump on the opposite side of the tracks where it shouldn't be. He's good at that. I mean, once you realize that, man, this guy's super smart. He's so slick. Without Jesus, I can't do it by myself. Trust me, I tried to do it by myself. I didn't get nowhere. I found out that Jesus is the only one that can push them voices away, push them thoughts out of my head. You know what I mean? I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. Bless your heart. We'll say a prayer for that. I hate to, to hear anybody go through something like that, but sadly, that's life. We're all going to go through that, and some of us is going to be sooner than later, and then some of us is going to be later than sooner. It's how it is. Andy Stoner, how you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. You're just passed on the 25th. Hey, I'm sorry to hear about that, Dustin. Like my dogs and cats, and like I said, ducks, chickens, they're like my little kids, man. I love them. Well, I've been out here the past 2 nights at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning chasing a possum out of my duck where my duck pen is. That tells you how much I get. Yeah, I've had a heck of a time. I shooed one possum away, caught another one in a trap. Yeah, I'm having some issues with some possums right now. You throw me a Sprite, please, sir. I appreciate it. Anybody else got any prayer requests? God, it's already been an hour and 20 minutes. But you can bet your hind end that if a good Lord lets me live till this time tomorrow, then I'm going to do it again. I'm going to try it for like 5 days in a row and see if that helps with the algorithms. So if y'all don't mind, y'all can share this out for me. Maybe that might help. I don't know. Guys, y'all know all this social media stuff is, the devil owns all this stuff. He's running it all, but you can use it for the good.
It's what you put into.
It's what you want to put into it.
Heart. You come on
That's right.
With a broken heart, a contrite spirit, and you pray a fervent, effectual prayer. That's what makes you a righteous man.
I'm sorry. That's right. Sorry, sister. Sorry about that, Andy. Sorry about that. I'm sorry. So Papa gave me. She says I'm a sister in Christ, but it's all good. I think I'm sorry. I think I've done that once before. This is the second time I've done that. I'm sorry. I'll promise I'm going to try my best to remember.
And guys, if you like silver pours or custom, if you need anything done in silver or gold, custom, Dustin in the chat right here, if he's still in here, Dustin Dixon will make anything custom. And if you don't have any silver or gold on hand, get a little bit.
That's pretty cool that you said that, because I'd like to see what kind of little bit bigger silver cross for this right here, if he could make.
Listen, if times went really, really bad and everything went downhill, at least it would get you buried, if nothing else.
Andy, excuse me, Andy. I'm sorry. I promise I'm gonna try my best to remember that. That's the second time I've done that. I know. But she said it's all good. Her papa gave me the nickname, and it's got her dad in the picture, so it's easily understood, but it's not really for me because that's the second time I've done it. I'm sorry. I promise I'll try to do better. Me too. Dustin Dixon says, me too. Ducks, chickens, geese, rabbit, turkey, genie, dog, cat. I ain't got no turkeys and I ain't got no rabbits, but I've got ducks and chickens and cats and dogs and possums and raccoons and squirrels and deer and I feed deer. I got a lot of stuff. Now the deer's not mine. They just out in the wild, but I've got them to where they come into my place every gym night to get a buffet. Now, Dustin, that's me. Even though I love my little chickens and ducks, it comes down to life or death. We got a pretty good little feast out there, don't we? Yeah. Yeah, and that's another reason I feed the deer, too. I'm keeping them close. See, guys, you got to prepare in all ways, all different kinds of ways, You got, Dusty says she's got 3 cats. Yep. Let's say I got 1, 2, I've got 3 as well. Who else got any prayer requests, guys? We're going to go ahead and finish this out here because me and Daniel got to go get something to eat. My belly's it's chewing on my intestines right now, saying, hey, you need to feed me.
God, keep me in your prayers continually. I love you to here. I need your prayers. I ask for them. I desire them. And Lord, everybody goes through stuff. Everybody has problems. We all deal with issues just like, a kind word to a stranger going down the road. They might snap at you or something, but just giving them a kind word sometimes might change that whole day or plant a seed. I got a lot of real good people that prayed for me while I was growing up.
That's right.
If the good Lord if they hadn't been praying, I wouldn't be here. That's the best thing I can tell you. But I always keep me in your prayers. I've got a lot going on in my life to do with it. I need your prayers. I appreciate you. And just know Jamie helps me in every which way he can. He's been as good to me as he can be. I appreciate it. God puts you in places where you can talk about him and learn about him and try to understand about him a little bit, and just places you need to be, I guess, to learn, to grow. You won't never look at yourself, and if your friends don't keep you in check and they're afraid to, tell you when you're doing wrong. Well, that ain't your friend.
What is it?
Cricket.
It's a cricket? Oh, look at that. Well, my Rambo would love to have that. He'd love that big old cricket. Let's see here. Let me go back and review these texts here. Let's see here. What's it say? Shining White Light, I appreciate it. Sorry. I'm not going, I can't sing tonight, but I promise within a few weeks you'll hear me singing. I promise you that. I'm too picky myself, and that's just something in my own head. Like Daniel's asked me to pick his guitar up 5 or 6 times, and this is the first time I've done it. Baby steps, baby steps. If y'all don't mind, just let me do baby steps, because you can tell my nose is stopped up right now from all this dust and stuff. I sound like Kermit the Frog, so singing probably wouldn't sound as I guess as good as it can. So, but I promise you, within a week or so, I will. I promise you that. Promise you. Now. And like I said, I ain't doing that trying to be mean or not. I just want it to be good, I don't want to. I guess a perfectionist when it comes to music, because in my mind, nobody wants to look like an idiot, Nobody does. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Anybody else got any prayer requests? We're going to end this out because me and Daniel got to go get something to eat. We'll starve to death. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. All right, let's have a word of prayer. I'm going to set this guitar down here a minute. Put that feet right there. All right, guys, let's have a word of prayer. Heavenly Father, God, Lord, as we bow in your holy presence, Lord, I want to thank you, Lord, for another day of life, Lord. Thank you, God, Lord, for the opportunity, God, tonight, Lord, to fellowship, God.
Amen.
Lord, one another, God, Lord, just maybe, God, there'd be somebody in these comments, Lord, that watch this video, God, and maybe they just don't know you, God. Maybe there be somebody in there, Lord, that is backslid, Lord. Maybe they knew you years ago, Lord, and now the devil's grabbed a hold of them, God. I pray, Lord, maybe something I've said or somebody's typed in the comments, God. I pray, Lord, that something would just grab a hold of them and shake them loose, God, to get them to come back to you, Lord. I pray, God, Lord, there's a lot of sickness going around, Lord. I pray, God, Lord, you just reach down, Lord, with your healing hand, God, and just touch them, Lord, and let them all be healed, God, if it be your will. Lord, we know people, God, that's lost loved ones, Lord, and their family, Lord. God, I pray, Lord, that you give them peace, God, and let them know, Lord, that their loved ones are up there waiting on them, and they got to do right to get there with them. God, I pray, Lord, for all the wars, all this stuff that's going on around the world, Lord. I pray, God, Lord, that you just, something needs to be intervened, God. I pray, Lord, that you would do it, Lord, that your will, God. Lord, I pray, God, Lord, you be with us, Lord. Watch us and guide us, God, in all that we do. Lord, I pray, God, for our families, Lord. Pray for Daniel, God. I pray, Lord, all the problems, Lord, everything the devil's trying to throw, God. I pray, Lord, you put your shield of protection up, God. Just don't let it in. God, I pray, Lord, God, for anybody, Lord, like I said, that don't know you, Lord. Anybody that's maybe backslid or anything, God, I pray, Lord, that maybe something, shake them loose tonight, Lord, before it's everlasting too late. God, I ask you all this, Lord, in Jesus' name, I do humbly pray. Amen.
Amen.
Guys, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Look here. My stuffed up so bad. Golly. It's allergies what it is. I have to use, I mean, it ain't good. That's a dang habit. But nose spray stuff, or my nose clogs up bad. I appreciate y'all, man. I really do. Y'all real ones. And look, I'm not, y'all already know. Like, if I got one person, if I come on this little thing, there's one person, it tickles me to death because that's all I need. That's all I need. I'm not one of these that loves all the big numbers and this and that. And don't get me wrong. I want big numbers to tell everybody about Jesus, right? This ain't about me. This ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm just a messenger, okay? Don't get mad at what I say because I didn't say it. Jesus did, okay? The Bible did, vice versa, whatever. But I appreciate all y'all. Yeah, we're going to go get something to eat. Appreciate y'all being here. Y'all have a good rest of the night. Like I said, tomorrow evening, around maybe even a little earlier tomorrow. I don't know. I'm kind of testing the times. Y'all know I'm usually hitting the live button around 10 or 11, so I done a little earlier tonight. May do it even earlier tomorrow, or it might even be later. I don't know. But I appreciate all y'all. Thank y'all so much. Hey, say a prayer for this country. Say a prayer for one another. Say a prayer for that bag of oatmeal up there they call the president. Say a prayer for our veterans. Hey, I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Jesus loves you. Y'all have a good night. Didn't you got anything to say?
Good night, guys. Love you. Appreciate everybody. Make sure you try to get over and subscribe to my channel if you would. Help me. I'm real close, sir.
He's close to 100, guys. Come on, jump on over and just hit that subscribe thing. Get him to 1,000. He's like under 100 away from hitting 1,000.
Yeah, like I said, it ain't much.
Okay, Shining White Light. Thank you so much. I will. That's actually the kind I got. Man, I hate that stuff, but as you can tell, I can't hardly breathe. Appreciate y'all. Sister Andy, thank you so much. And look there, I got it. I remembered. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night. we'll see y'all tomorrow evening sometime. God bless y'all.